Good evening and welcome to the Board of Education meeting for July 13th, 2023. Call to order. Mrs. Lane, call the roll.
Mr. Begley?
Here.
Ms. Birding?
Present.
Mr. Clark? Mrs. Gundram?
Here.
Mrs. Shorter? Here.
Mrs. Shorter, will you lead us in the pledge, please?
Yes.
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mrs. Shorter. Okay, we will jump right into a public hearing to consider the reemployment of Lisa Miller and Marvin Hunley. Mrs. Howard?
Thank you, Mr. Begley. Mr. Begley and members of the board, you'll see further down on our agenda under personnel support, the recommendation for employment of both Marvin Hunley and Lisa Miller. Both of these individuals have worked for us previously and have retired from our district. Marvin retired on June 1st of this year and Lisa back on August 1st of 2020. We are looking to reemploy Mr. Hunley as a bus driver chauffeur and Ms. Miller as a custodian. Those are two positions that have proven to be very hard positions for us to fill. Reemploying both of these individuals is of great benefit to our district to ensure that we have proper staffing for student transportation and to ensure we have proper staffing for the cleaning and maintenance of our school buildings. So when looking to reemploy like this, we are required by law to hold a public hearing on the issue, which is what we're doing right now. I'll start by sharing just some background information on each recommended candidate. Marvin Hunley has been a driver for over 30 years with the district, and in addition, has over 20 years experience in training new drivers. And his administrators report he is a very safe and reliable driver and has good attendance. A few of his past evaluations show consistent favorable ratings and comments regarding attendance, that he'll help out whenever is needed. He's dependable, respectful, and friendly to parents and students. He was a Golden Apple recipient in 2016. So we are hopeful that we are able to bring him back into Fairfield in this role. Are there any comments, questions, or concerns in regards to Marvin Hunley's possible reemployment?
Sounds like he's got an exemplary employment record.
All right. Lisa Miller, statement from her administrator. Lisa has been very dedicated since she started subbing at the high school, and her administrator reports that she's been a very reliable substitute and has good attendance. She began her employment with us back in 1988 as a cafeteria aide, transferred to being an educational assistant in 1997, and then retired, like I had shared, in 2020. She also has consistent favorable ratings and comments on her last several evaluations in the areas of attendance, completing job responsibilities, and most importantly, in my opinion, treating our students and staff with respect. Some of the positive remarks on her evaluations have been having good customer service and is willing to just help anyone that needs anything. She's ready to jump in and help. Any comments, questions, or concerns in regards to Lisa Miller's possible reemployment?
Just a quick question. You mentioned her subbing. Has she subbed since 2020 or?
Yes, so after she retired, she was subbing for us periodically at the high school and has been very reliable, even post-retirement.
Great.
Yes. All right, well, hearing no further comments, unless there are.
No, I would just say that in 2023, hiring's a challenge, right? And we've got two good candidates here, and finding bus drivers is even a bigger challenge, as I'm sure Lance will attest to. So I think this is great. Thank you for the evidence.
Of course. So hearing no further comments, we'll move to close this public hearing and move forward with the agenda.
Thank you, Mrs. Howard.